The paper product alone that was inside of the warehouse was worth $500 million. The building itself was worth $150 million. In addition to count one, we filed an additional 6 more counts as it related to each separate fire that was started by the suspect in this particular case.
This morning, we're announcing that we are also filing federal charges against Mr. Abdul Karim with arson, which carries a 5-year mandatory minimum federal prison sentence and is punishable by up to 20 years in prison. According to the federal complaint that we have filed, the defendant on early Tuesday morning filmed himself setting fire to multiple pallets of paper goods inside the Kimberly-Clark warehouse here in Ontario. This company's products include Kleenex and Huggies and are used nationwide, being sold and shipped throughout through interstate commerce, which provides us federal jurisdiction over this case. The defendant repeatedly boasted of his crimes. He posted Instagram videos showing himself lighting the merchandise on fire in the warehouse. He said, quote, "You know, if you're not going to pay us enough to effing live or afford to live, at least pay us enough to not do this." So not only is he now facing state charges, the state will be proceeding first. He's in state custody. He'll be arraigned on his state charges. He now has a federal charge. He has a federal arrest warrant. So when he's done with the state, he'll come to us. And we look forward to ensuring that Mr. Abdul Karim is behind bars for a very long time.
This is an interesting class warfare video. First and foremost, that's a hella white Muslim. You know, he Dagestan looking, but the beard ain't Dagestani enough to me. But I think he's just a regular white dude who converted to Islam. But it's weird because his actual video, he was mad that he wasn't getting paid enough. So I'm gonna just light the building on fire. And you recorded yourself doing this stuff. So, you know, so you got yourself locked up. Cool. You got yourself locked up. Now, as far as the business part goes, because I'm gonna go there quick too. $500 million in toilet paper and and tissues and napkins and shit. $500 million. The building is $150 million, but the toilet paper is $500 million. I'm not buying it, but hell, I know the company was like, well, shit, man. Boy, you know what I'm saying? We had the toilet paper for the next millennia, like $500 million. Oh, okay. I know it's a huge, super huge warehouse, but I ain't buying that. But they like, you gonna get this insurance money, baby? Oh man. We are farmers. Dum 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 dum. They gonna sit there like, nah, we ain't giving you this money. $650 million. The crazy part is, like, how long are they gonna lock this dude up for? If he really destroys $650 million worth, $500 million worth of toilet paper. Boy, I swear, boy. But if I run out of toilet paper in the next 6 months, hey, he gonna get hurt. If the jail he go to don't have toilet paper because they're like, no, your boy did it. Your boy burnt it all up. He burnt the prisons, one ply all up. They gonna beat him till he have his birth name again. It's weird to me because, bro, you could have just got another job. But you hear that nowadays. People go, man, I ain't making enough, because I ain't making enough. F it, I'm crashing out. And sorry about that. It's been a long day. Excuse me, but you start going, okay, so you can't afford to live, so you purposely put yourself in prison, basically. And they didn't give you life. I don't know if they're gonna give you life, because I don't know nobody got hurt. You know what I'm saying? You set this fire, like if they could if they say you set the building on fire and somebody died, they might give you life, but I didn't hear that part yet. But this is the thing: you businesses are very trustworthy of people, and I don't understand it. If like, because people feel like you corporations are doing shady business, but you're so trustworthy. Well, I'm gonna screw these people over, and nothing will ever happen. It's like, no, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. This is kind of a lose win-win. You lost the building, you won an insurance claim for the building, and you won another insurance claim for the materials. He said that's why the fire's so high, because it was toilet paper everywhere. We had Charmin, you know what I'm saying? We had Cottonelle, we had Angel Soft. I saw the Scots, you got Scots. That was that man, it was strong. The Senate ones, soft. Oh man. There's gonna be a lot of people with dirty drawers now. Y'all gotta give us this money. So I was like, oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. The police like we're gonna get we're gonna get a state charge, you're gonna get a federal charge. Well, how long y'all gonna actually get this man time? Let's be honest. How long? How long? You think he gonna get, it might get 10, 15 years for arson, statewide, and you want him to get out of state prison and then go to a federal prison. Yeah. I don't know, G. They might give him a sentence that's concurrent. I don't know. Who knows? But getting back to the business part of it, I'm not sure if people care. Like if regular day-to-day people care. Like if they're like, I mean, they not paying enough. They firing people left and right. So if they business burned down, I don't care. Now all the people that don't have a job now because the building's burned down, oh, they care. You know. And I hate to say this. I doubt that they actually pay those people. You get what I'm saying? The building's worth 150. You say the toilet paper's worth 500 million. You say, what about the workforce? This is what goes back to the concept of it's the class warfare because y'all said the materials in there are worth that, but what about the people who are actually in the building working? What about their income? Because it's affected by this. And y'all gonna collect this insurance money and just go, well, hey, you're on unpaid furlough until we finish the warehouse. And you're like, oh, okay, all right, this is what we doing. Because excuse me, because in a normal sense, most employees feel like their company don't care about them. So, and most of society, and I would say, don't care about uh, this because like the company not technically going to lose anything. They're probably going to get double or triple what it actually is worth, maybe quadruple. Who knows? You know, because it's like I'm not. Nobody's buying it. I'm not buying it, but people look at it like businesses always rip off people to get over, and this just is a prime opportunity to rip off some more people. And and it's this guy's fault though. He's the catalyst for this rather. And they be like, what if the price of toilet paper go up because it's a shortage now? You know what I'm saying? Because $500 million worth of toilet paper and paper towels and whatever other paper products is just gone. Um, Now the price went up. Today's price is not yesterday's price. And people look at that like companies like, we're making profit, brothers. We're profiting. It's the highest profit we ever had, man. We need more fires. So you know what's gonna happen? There'll be another one somewhere. Sometimes the company just, hey, set it on fire. We can get this money, But I kind of chuckle at the guy's stupidity. You know what I'm saying? But I chuckle at business's stupidity. This is no different than, I hate to say this way. This is no different than Eric Snowden, in my opinion. Excuse me. You trusted somebody, and they did the unthinkable, the unpredictable. Like, if somebody was the manager, they like, how could supervisor, like, how did you not know he was gonna do this? Like, who the hell knows somebody's gonna film themselves with like a Zippo lighter, just lighting the whole place on fire? Nobody's thinking that. They're like, hey man, I thought motherfucker was trying to skim some overtime, but not burn the building down. And not burn the building down while he on his phone. Oh, how you make a company hurt is you don't buy their stuff. Burning it down, it's insured. Nobody cares. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Yeah, you could have boycotted. You could have you could have got another job. You know, since you're working at night times, you could have got it sometimes in the middle of the day. But whatever. I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all tell me what you think, because I think it's crazy. But catch you on the next one. Peace.